Bonjour, my darlings. Happy Monday. Good morning, my darlings. How are you? We got our cup of coffee in the traditional not today cup. Well, would you look at that? Florida has a labor shortage. Florida has a labor shortage. Farms are closing. And again, this is not funny. This is not funny. I'm just pointing out that none of those patriots who were like, yeah, I want my American job back. I want my American job back. They are not going to fulfill those construction, roofing, field work jobs. They're sitting around going, yeah, give us slaves to do the work. Find us some libs. Make them do, hey, libs, you should be doing the field work or you don't love America. Like, do you see? Do you see? Those are the people calling everyone else lazy. Those are the people calling everyone else welfare queens. The folks sitting around going, give me my free Doge check and give me some slaves to do the work. They're admitting that they can't do the work. They don't do the work. They're admitting that, okay, the truth that we already know, darling. If you're on the subscriber only card pool, we talked about feeling like you're spinning, right? No matter which side of this you're on, whether you have to admit finally that your stinky, blasphemous idol represents all the things that you've projected onto other people. So now you have to admit that that's you too, or jump ship. Or the folks, the ones I keep talking about that, I'm so shocked at how horrible this is. No, if you knew the real history of this place, you would stop going, and you would realize it has to be stopped because it's only going to get worse. If you need a little preview, you can go see what the IDF folks do to the people they take. If that's too far away from home, don't worry. You can look it. It's already happened here to people who look like me in the past. Go look it up. Go look at one of our history museums, okay? Not one of the whitewashed books. Go look at one of our museums if you want to know how bad it can get. And then you won't be shocked when you hear that, yeah, they kidnapped a grandfather, sent him someplace else and then told the family he died, or that they're picking up people from work, from school, from their appointments, throwing them in cages and then telling them to eat food that has worms and maggots in it off of the floor in their hands and knees like dogs. These people are being paid six figures, by the way. Okay, we're letting go of researchers, scientists, we're getting rid of teachers, and we're paying bullies who can barely spell their own name without checking, all right, to torment people and tell them to eat food off the floors. Torment women and children in the ways that I can't say on here. They're being paid to do it. And folks are sitting there going, shocking. No, it's not. The facade is coming down, baby. This is America. This is America. And those of us in bodies like mine knew it. We were just waiting for y'all to no longer be able to deny it. And that's the silver lining in this right here is no more can any of these people deny the truth of what this culture here is. No more. No more. And we're rubbing noses in it. Okay, like I said, bad dog. Anyway, so you've got this whole Wall Street Journal, Rupert Murdoch situation just got assigned to an Obama judge, which is interesting, right? Since they're leaning on their old favorite, Ray to distract from the PDFery. And so folks can go, yeah, let's not talk about how I'm secretly also a PDF and I support it. Let's talk about Obama. But it's not really sticking. It's not really sticking. In fact, the only ones hopping to that topic are the ones that are like, I like PDFery too, so I'm going to talk about Obama. Pay attention. Because most of the folks are like, no, still not working. We did that dude from what year? 10 years ago? Their memories don't go back that far. They don't care that hard. We've got more and more victims speaking out because they can, because people are listening. And like folks have said, if we listened to the women, we wouldn't need the files and the list, but that's okay. I want more to come forward. Can you imagine having to sit on this for decades? Because if you open your mouth, your life is going to fall apart. And finally, for the first time in your life, you feel like you can say something and it will be heard. I hope more and more come forward. And the proof is in the pudding, daughter. Remember how I keep talking about those bots? They just exposed another ring of about 400 of them on the X space, where all they do is comment on pro-stinky, pro-cult content. Just boosting it, lifting it up, talking to each other, commenting with the creator, all the stuff I keep telling y'all. I'm like, don't respond. They're bots. Okay. 400 is a small number. We know there's millions. They're on Meta. They're on X. They're on here. Okay. They're in the comments. They're making content. They even use the AI persons now. And those folks, they can't tell the difference. They can't tell the difference if it's a real person or not. So again, it is up to us, my darlings. All right. Not Congress. Not the military, not someone else. I know I would love to, but let's be real. It's on us. So like I said before, like I said on the podcast, we need to get more of that LA energy, that let's pull them out of the car and handle it ourselves energy. That's what's needed here, because The powers that be are wasting your money, pocketing it, and then tormenting people, and that's it. Everything else is being gutted. Your quality of life is being lowered. The rest of the world is laughing at us. Also, a couple of chuckle fucks in Iowa can go, yeah, own the libs. This was great. Yeah, when do I get slaves back?